Hey, Patriots Nation. We're back with another exclusive update on everything happening in New England. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you never miss any breaking Patriots news. The news has shaken the football world to its core, and fans of the New England Patriots are left in utter disbelief, grappling with a reality that seemed almost impossible until now. Drake May, who has been a pivotal force in the Patriots offense, is reportedly moving away from the team, leaving questions, speculations, and a swirl of rumors that no one seems fully able to untangle. May's journey from his college days at the University of North Carolina, where he dazzled as a Tar Heel and earned accolades such as the Shaun Alexander Award and ACC Player of the Year, to his professional career in the National Football League, has been nothing short of meteoric. His ability to read defenses, extend plays, and command the pocket with poise beyond his years quickly turned him into a fan favorite and a beacon of hope for a Patriots team craving stability at the quarterback position. The whispers started quietly, almost like a murmur among analysts and insiders who claimed that May's relationship with the Patriots front office and coaching staff had become strained over recent months, and while nothing official had been announced, the tension was palpable. Sources close to the matter hint that there were disagreements about offensive schemes, play calling, and long-term vision, fueling speculation that May might be seeking an environment where his talents are maximized and his voice is respected in decision-making processes that often define a quarterback's career trajectory. Fans on social media platforms have been dissecting every interview, every tweet, every subtle gesture, trying to decode hidden messages about May's potential departure, creating an almost feverish atmosphere where every rumor feels equally plausible and yet impossible to confirm. The potential ramifications of May leaving the Patriots are immense, touching not only the team's immediate performance, but also the broader landscape of the National Football League. Speculation is rife that multiple franchises are already circling, evaluating their own quarterback situations, and considering whether an acquisition like May could transform their offensive identity. Some analysts argue that his departure might signal a shift in the Patriots' philosophy, suggesting a willingness to rebuild around a different core or to explore high-profile trades that could bring in veteran leadership or a fresh, untested talent. Others, however, maintain that May's exit could destabilize a locker room built around continuity, leadership, and carefully constructed chemistry, creating a void that is difficult to fill, especially in a league where quarterback play is paramount. Reports indicate that May's unique skill set, combining mobility, arm strength, and the ability to read defenses with precision, makes him one of the most coveted quarterbacks in recent drafts, and his availability could trigger a ripple effect across teams desperate to secure a franchise leader. The conversations among coaches, general managers, and agents reportedly have intensified in recent days, with some considering bold moves that would have seemed unthinkable just weeks ago, including blockbuster trades or strategic acquisitions that could realign competitive balance in both conferences. Meanwhile, betting lines and mock drafts are already being adjusted in anticipation of the fallout, highlighting just how influential May's next move could be, not just for his own career, but for the trajectory of multiple teams whose fortunes hinge on quarterback stability and dynamic playmaking. Analysts are also speculating about the personal dimension of May's decision, which adds another layer of intrigue to an already complex scenario. Insiders suggest that May might be seeking a team culture that aligns more closely with his vision of leadership, accountability, and innovation on the field. This includes considerations such as offensive schemes that prioritize mobility, the presence of playmakers capable of maximizing his strengths, and a coaching staff willing to trust his instincts rather than imposing rigid structures. The rumor mill has been especially active in suggesting that May has been in contact with several head coaches privately, discussing hypothetical roles, the potential for franchise designation, and long-term plans that could elevate his career while challenging traditional paradigms in offensive football. Fans have taken to forums, podcasts, and social media, debating which teams make sense for a quarterback of May's caliber, weighing factors such as roster depth, offensive line strength, supporting cast, and organizational stability. The speculation even extends internationally, with some commentators suggesting that his departure from the Patriots could have ripple effects on marketing deals, media presence, and even the global perception of the NFL, given that May has been positioned as one of the faces of the next generation of quarterbacks. The drama, tension, and uncertainty surrounding this situation have made every small statement or interview a potential clue, and the collective imagination of football fans has turned every rumor into a plausible scenario, regardless of how outlandish it might seem at first glance. Sources close to the Patriots suggest that the team is bracing for multiple possibilities, including the unexpected exit of their star quarterback and the cascading consequences that could follow. There is talk that May's potential departure might coincide with strategic shifts, including targeting high draft picks, exploring trades for established veterans, or accelerating the development of younger quarterbacks who have yet to prove themselves at the professional level. Rumors hint that internal meetings have become increasingly tense, with management carefully weighing options that could preserve the team's competitiveness while mitigating the risk of losing fan support and market credibility. Meanwhile, May himself has reportedly been engaging in private workouts, consultations with mentors, and tactical discussions that suggest he is methodically preparing for a transition, should it occur, with every detail scrutinized for impact on his career trajectory. Speculation has also emerged around potential trade packages, including star receivers, draft capital, and other assets that might entice teams to enter negotiations, signaling that May's value extends far beyond his individual talent. Observers note that such a move could trigger domino effects, reshaping division rivalries, creating unexpected matchups, and forcing coaches across the league to rethink defensive strategies tailored to a quarterback who combines athleticism, intelligence, and versatility. The tension is almost cinematic in its intensity as fans, analysts, and insiders alike try to predict the next move, fully aware that the outcome could redefine the Patriots' identity and reshape expectations for quarterback transactions across the National Football League. Speculation around the financial aspects of May's potential exit is also fueling intense debate among sports economists and journalists, who point out that the quarterback's contract, endorsements, and marketability create unique leverage in negotiations. Rumors suggest that May's representatives are exploring every avenue to maximize both his immediate earnings and long-term security, including exploring deals that would allow him to be a central figure in a franchise's branding and public image. The conversation also touches on performance incentives, guarantees, and the strategic structuring of contracts that can create flexibility for both player and team, while keeping the door open for renegotiations or future trades. Some insiders speculate that May might leverage his rare combination of talent and marketability to shape the terms of any potential move, signaling a new era in which elite quarterbacks have unprecedented influence over organizational decisions. Analysts also note that the financial implications extend to media deals, ticket sales, merchandising, and sponsorships, meaning that the Patriots' potential loss could be felt far beyond the stadium, affecting corporate partnerships and fan engagement strategies in multiple markets. The rumors are intensifying as each report, leak, or insider comment fuels the narrative, creating a scenario where every conversation, every tweet, and every public statement is scrutinized for hidden meaning, making this situation one of the most captivating and nerve-wracking in recent football history. The emotional dimension of May's rumored departure cannot be understated, as fans and teammates alike grapple with the possibility of losing a figure who has become central to the team's identity. Social media has exploded with speculation, analysis, and opinion, reflecting a collective sense of disbelief, hope, and anxiety. Some fans cling to the idea that the reports are exaggerated, holding on to every performance highlight as evidence that May will remain, while others cautiously prepare for a future without him, discussing potential replacements and reimagining offensive strategies. Players reportedly are processing the rumors privately, with locker room dynamics subtly shifting as they contemplate the impact on morale, leadership, and team cohesion. The narrative around May's departure has become a cultural phenomenon, extending beyond statistics and gameplay into the realm of storytelling, mythology, and communal anticipation, as fans worldwide attempt to decode what this could mean for the Patriots, the league, and the quarterback's career. It is a story that blends athletic excellence, human emotion, and strategic maneuvering, creating a spectacle that feels both unpredictable and inevitable, keeping everyone on edge as speculation continues to mount. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And, of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Even as uncertainty dominates the conversation, there is a pervasive sense that this story is far from over, with every insider report, media leak, and cryptic comment potentially signaling a turning point. Analysts continue to dissect every public statement made by May, the Patriots management, and potential suitors, searching for clues about intentions, timing, and strategy. The rumors, while unconfirmed, have become the focal point of discussions across media outlets, podcasts, and online forums, illustrating how the intersection of talent, personality, and market forces can create an almost irresistible narrative. Fans are speculating not only about where May might land, but also how his move could redefine rivalries, draft strategies, and even coaching careers. The swirling uncertainty has turned this scenario into a high-stakes chess game, with every piece, from quarterbacks to draft picks, holding potential consequences for multiple seasons ahead. In essence, the Drake May story has evolved into a saga of suspense, strategic maneuvering, and emotional investment, captivating the football world in ways few rumors ever have, ensuring that the coming weeks will be dissected, analyzed, and debated long after any official announcement is made. The speculation surrounding Drake May's potential exit from the New England Patriots has reached a fever pitch, with every minor detail dissected by analysts, fans, and insiders alike, turning what might have been a simple roster decision into a full-blown saga that dominates sports media coverage. Rumors now suggest that several teams with quarterback needs are quietly preparing contingency plans, evaluating not only their current roster, but also how they could strategically maneuver to acquire a player of May's caliber. There is talk that some organizations are considering trades that would involve multiple first-round draft picks, veteran players, or even future draft capital, signaling just how high May's perceived value has become in the league. Beyond the tactical implications, insiders hint at a psychological element influencing his decision, suggesting that May is seeking an environment where he can grow, assert leadership, and implement offensive innovations without compromise. This rumor, if true, points to a quarterback who is not only exceptionally talented, but also strategically minded, aware of the broader impact his choices can have on team dynamics, marketability, and lead perception. Fans have turned social media into a massive hub for debate, constructing elaborate scenarios about which franchises make sense, evaluating offensive line depth, coaching philosophy, and potential supporting cast changes. Each post, thread, and video adds layers to a narrative that feels increasingly cinematic, transforming May's situation into a suspenseful story that transcends traditional sports reporting and taps into the collective imagination of the football community worldwide. Amidst the swirling rumors, the strategic implications for the Patriots cannot be overstated, as insiders suggest that the organization is exploring multiple paths to mitigate the loss of their star quarterback. Speculation includes potential trades for established veteran quarterbacks, accelerated development of young prospects, or a bold draft day strategy designed to reshape the offensive core entirely. The uncertainty has reportedly led to intense internal deliberations, with management, coaches, and advisors analyzing statistical models, historical precedents, and player psychology to anticipate the potential fallout of May's departure. Analysts are projecting ripple effects across the league, suggesting that a quarterback of May's skill level changing teams could alter playoff landscapes, realign rivalries, and even influence coaching decisions in unexpected ways. Some insiders claim that conversations between teams have already begun, with preliminary offers being discussed in private meetings, emphasizing not only the rarity of acquiring such talent, but also the strategic leverage it provides in shaping team identity. Fans are obsessively following these developments, interpreting every media snippet as either confirmation or contradiction, creating a sense of anticipation that mirrors high-stakes drama rather than standard sports reporting. The narrative has grown so complex that every potential scenario, from blockbuster trades to subtle shifts in offensive philosophy, feels equally plausible, and the uncertainty itself has become a central character in this unfolding story of power, strategy, and ambition within professional football. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.